So today, we'll be migrating my son's computer from this big guy here to the small guy here. But it's not really a complete migration, so of course I'm going to remove 90% of the components from this guy. And yeah, let's start. Oh, it's so dirty. Anyway, the purpose of this video is not to clean this, but to migrate. Stay focused on that. What we have here is a 1660 Super, a 5600X, and of course the B550 motherboard. So I will not be using this motherboard, this GPU, this cooler, and some of the hard disk drives below, and even the power supply. I will not be using those. I will be removing this AIO. Just get the... I have a... I hope this will fit my motherboard, the new one. I guess I'll remove the NVMe drives first. I'm actually planning to give this to a friend of mine, but maybe it will not fit his graphics card. His graphics card is the MSI 4070 Super Gaming X Trio. I think I featured it in this channel before. No, it's not a 4070 Super, it's just the 4070. Maybe I should wear gloves next time. Guess I'll remove this first. So I could remove this. Yep. So I'm not sure if this will be a problem. This is higher than some of the heat sinks out there. It's also dirty. Yeah, there you go. Very dirty. That's how dirty it is. But this is one of the nicest backplate of all time. I'll claim it of all time. However, this won't fit the new... Wow, so dirty. Anyway, at this point, this GTX 1660 Super is outdated by the RTX 3050. But at that price point, you can get the RX 6600. I mean, for this GPU, so far so good. My kid only plays Roblox, so it's not an issue. So I actually like some parts of this motherboard. For example, the CMOS battery is exposed, so you can easily replace it. The fan header is awkwardly positioned here, but it made it easier to route for your rear fan case. Anyway, so it's a bit sticky because of the thermal pads, and it's kind of gooey now as well. This takes the brunt of the heat from the GPU. It's the problem with this heat sink here. There you have it. Then of course the cooler is held tight by this one screw here. There you go. There's the 5600X right there. Clean this thing. I think I did well. This was a pre-applied thermal paste. It was my first time mounting it again for around 10 years already. So I stopped building PCs in 2012, then decided to return in 2021 since I got more space basically at this house. Prior to that, I lived in very small places, so I did not build PCs during the time. Was out of touch at the time. Prices got more expensive at the time as well. So yeah, let's get the processor. I'm not sure if this still has a box. Okay, so other than that, I need a RAM, which is from this guy as well. So I forgot that I need RAM. Now that I remember, that's a good amount of dirt there. Still okay. I mean, I'm just using Linus Tech Tips term about RAM, which is indestructible. Not really sure how true is that. But especially for this type of RAM, there's no RGB. So it's very basic, which is good. Problem is this one. Oh, there you go. It was basically hindered by the AIO, which, for the record, there's really no mount at the top for the AIO. I just forced it there. By right, for the AIO, you should use the front side. Just brackets for that, for the radiator. And yeah, we're basically done at this PC at this point. So the core components will be transferred into this box here, which is the Densium 4 Plus V2, if I remember correctly. So before everything, I need to set up the motherboard first. This guy can wait, I guess. Motherboard, I'll be using the B550i Aorus Pro AX. This is the motherboard that I've been using for testing for quite some time now. There's still a fan header here, which we're removing now. First is the processor that I removed just now, which I will mount it here, right there. Next is to mount the cooler. As for the cooler, I'll be using this Noctua NHL9A-AM4. So the primary reason for this is that it's the one compatible to the case. Second is that I can no longer use this for AM5, I believe. I'm not really sure about that statement. Sorry for that. Definitely I have to remove the back plate. So it's been a while since I used this, so I already forgot. I remember now. Thermal paste is this guy here. Pipe should blow to the top, but since it's a reverse, it will go here instead. One big dot at the middle, 4 small dots at the side. Basically like this. There you go. Backplate go like this. Okay, double check. It will face this way. Plug the fan to the fan header. Oh, then you can now install the RAM as well. This RAM is I forgot how big the capacity is. Anyway, I think it's a 32 gig if I remember correctly. This component here. Okay.
Install the NVMe drives to the motherboard.
Okay, last part is this part here. Again, I'm going to pray that this will work because this is a higher profile. As you can imagine, it's really higher. Worst case, my kid will have a new SSD. The Corsair one for the PS5 is just right. But this one might be too tall. Might be too tall for the thing. We'll see. We'll see later. But yeah, for this motherboard, should be fine already. I forgot something. Okay, let's tackle the case. So the case again is a Densium. Everything is using an Allen key. I think I've reviewed this in probably end of 2023. One of the security guys in the company was trying to buy this case, but I hold off. Because I thought to myself that I might need this. Man, this is hard to use. So in case you don't know, Densium they pretty much run away. He pretty much is a guy. He pretty much ran away from his customers, which was sad because, of course, it's not ethical for me. It's not morally correct. Pretty much a scam at this point. Hey, where's the other screw? I lost one screw already.
Anyway, proceed opening the case.
This is pretty similar to the Velka tree.
Remove the front panel.
There you go.
And slide out the spine.
Yeah, very similar to the Velka tree, right? So you have a spine where you could attach your motherboard. Basically mount this here. Forgot where the screws are. Let's try. Oh, this will look like this. So we have this riser here. I'll try to install as well. Yeah, it should be just right. I don't think it will hinder the graphics card as well. I think I used the wrong screw for the motherboard. This guy doesn't have a manual as well. Just going to assume things here that some of these are for the motherboard.
Screw the motherboard to the case.
As for the GPU, I'll be using the RX 6600. Primary reason is that this will fit. There are other stronger GPUs that can fit, such as the 4060 Ti, for example. I think that's the highest tier that you can put in this case. There's something stuck.
Plug the GPU to the riser.
Oh, that became an issue. Maybe I'll get a lower profile. Anyway, this will not fit. Anyway, I got another SSD for the kid. So 1 terabyte SSD. Way better. So I have a new set of FSP FlexGuru. I got this from IT World, I think. I believe these are standoffs for the power supply. I believe it's this way. The cutouts are similar. Anyway, just screw the PSU to the case. Therefore, I have lots of screws here. So maybe the motherboard screws are also wrong. Best to correct now though. Set this aside again. Yep. Anyway, I'm just screwing it using the proper screw. Might be a problem later on. Oh, it's quite loose. Just slide this here, I guess. Anyway, let's try to plug the cables now.
While it can't be seen in the camera, I'm plugging in the PCIe cable to the GPU. Secure the spine to the case.
Yeah, I have to push it this way.
Secure the PCIe riser further.
Looks okay on this side. Not okay on this side because the graphics card is loose. There you go. I think it still has space for this side here. I'll just mash it on the side here. And then this guys. I need zip ties though. Anyway, before I close it, I need to test this first. So I'm back. Works well. I also attached the switch to the motherboard so that I don't have to do a screwdriver thing. To attach this one as well. These guys, since my PSU is not modular, I have to hide it here.
secure the front panel to the case.
Oh my god, what a mess. Okay, I think it's safe to close this at this point. There you go. Looks cool, by the way. Portable, but not flushed. Anyway, should be fine for now. I'll fire this up, then I need to update the drivers, of course. Okay, I'll try this.
Anyway, while reviewing this video, I noticed that the front panel screw wasn't flushed. That has been fixed now. If you're wondering why I switched to a small PC and why I chose Densium, it's because of 3 main reasons. First, size and portability. We sometimes visit my in-laws and leave the kid there. Bringing a full-sized PC is just too much of a hassle. This build is much lighter. It is so light that even my kid can carry it. While a laptop could have worked better, our laptop now is currently laggy for Roblox. Well, at least that's what my kid said. I did upgrade the RAM recently, so I'll still test it again later. From a PC standpoint, the Velka 3 would have been the more portable option. But Densium supports up to 222mm GPU as compared to Velka 3's 179mm only. And that's my second reason, more GPU flexibility. I won't be limited to single fan cards in the future. Lastly, I prefer how Densium looks. In my opinion, it looks better than the Velka 3. And while Densium as a brand is now defunct, you can still buy one through Overtech. Just be ready for import taxes. As for the usage while playing Roblox, GPU hovered around 50% and the CPU around 30%. So yeah, the GPU is clearly overkill, but that is expected. Anyway, that's it for now. Do let me know in the comments below on what you think of this build. Thanks for watching. Do like or dislike and subscribe for more unboxing, SFF builds, and benchmarks. Bye!